For our final action event of 2007. Before we go racing, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, if you could, remove your caps as we pay tribute to our country with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Program this coming Friday, and then the World of Outlaws show the Pittsburgher on Saturday. Into four they come, and the green is out. Speed is the attraction. And they're getting a hold of it as they exit turn two down the back straightaway. Atala with Baker closing into three on the outside, wheel to wheel. Keith Rodriguez with a problem on the back straightaway as they race off of four. It'll be Atala. Caution, 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 caution. Lap will not count. We'll have to do it all over again. Keith Rodriguez in the 29R stops on the back straightaway. The River Salvage Airport Auto Body Hankmeyer Excavating 29R trying to drive away from the scene of the crime over there. Long shot of Atala for the restart. Here they come rolling into turn number four, and the green is out. Into one. Atala with the lead. Baker is second. Pete Reck is third. The battle for fourth down the back chute. Mason, Miley, and Satterley. Baker trying to work under Atala. Pete Reck glances off the wall in the 9. Still got his foot in it. Mason is third. Miley is fourth. Still Atala, Baker, and now Mason to the inside of Baker for second. Steve up high against the wall. Racing John Mason moves to second in the 72. He hasn't forgotten how to get around the old racetrack, has he? He's tracking down race leader Al Atala. Ben Miley fourth, Greg Satterley fifth. Mason to the low side in turn four. We got a drag race down the front chute. The Todd's Auto Body. American Environmental Services 02 and the Mason Racing Birch Transmission 72. Letting it all hang out. Baker third, Miley a close fourth. Greg Satterley fifth. DJ Miller runs sixth. Into four they come again. It's still Atala up top. Right on the rim, and Racing Mason is pulled even into one. Miley to the inside of Baker for third. The Pink Panther moves to third in the Calusi Chevy 99. The battle for the lead is still going strong. Here in turn four, Atala and Mason, wheel to wheel, coming down the front stretch. It's Atala by car length into one, 5 laps down, 5 to go. Now Atala now Ahead by a couple of car lengths in the back straightaway. Greg Satterley running 5th in his first time here at the Monster Half Mile. Racing Mason trying to close back in on Awatala. In 4. Tala has slowed her down just a bit, not running quite as high, and he's got a little faster. They say sometimes slower is faster. Not quite out there as wide as he was early in this race. Miley still 3rd, Baker 4th, Satterley 5th. More bite in the racetrack maybe on the low side, but Mason Mason closing in. 2 laps to go. Comes John on the chart. It's a car length lead for Awatala. Into 3 and 4. White flag this time. Mason coming off the bottom, closing back in. 1 to go into 1. Spec motor, open motor. The battle continues down the back straightaway. Ben Miley 3rd, Steve Baker 4th, Greg Satterley 5th. Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic Heat Race number 1. Atala able to protect that inside lane, and he will win it. Racing Mason 2nd, Miley 3rd, Baker 4th, Satterley 5th, and Miller, Johnson, Rodriguez, Bradish, and Reck. Spec motor, open motor, pace the field into turn number 4. Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic Heat Race number 2 rolls to a green. Geisler will carry the lead into turn 1. Jared tries to dive underneath him in 2. It's Lynn in front, Jared 2nd. Niederreiter 3rd, Burgunis 4th, Dave Wade 5th into 3. Miley to the inside of Geisler, side by side off of 4. And Jared will take the lead right on the bottom of the racetrack. Pushes up in turn 2, and Geisler's got a run at him down the back straightaway. Geisler trying to duck back under Miley as they race into 3. Geisler goes back in front. Niederreiter 3rd, Burgunis 4th, and Wade is 5th. The Cochran Automotive 1C of Lynn Geisler extends the lead a car length over Jared Miley. Niederreiter 3rd, Burgoon 4th, and Wade, Beck, Lepro, Malik, Gunn, and Duratz. Goes Miley diving to the bottom. Shows his nose. Geisler with the momentum off at 2 on the outside continues to lead. That H1 car, it's a catfish. It likes the bottom side. 4 laps down and 6 to go. Miley dives to the inside again for the lead in turn 2. But Geisler on the outside's got the lead down the back chute. Into 3 and 4, side by side. Lynn Geisler trying to protect the lead. Jared Miley trying to take it from him. Geisler is your leader at the halfway mark, and the caution is out. We had a good one going there. Lynn Geisler and Jared Miley have running a few laps together here in 2007. Just a few. Seems like they run a lot of laps together. Off of 4, green is out. Let's see what happens here. Goes Jared to his inside and Lynn on the outside. Brandon Burgoon able to skate into 3rd. Into 4. Well, Geisler like Atala in the last heat trying to protect that inside lane. Scotty Gunn moving forward in the West Mifflin Collision 14. Good race for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Niederreiter, Wade, and Gunn into 3. Wade slides in on the bottom side. He and Niederreiter make contact. Niederreiter bounces off the wall. He's got some damage. Caution is out for Dennis Niederreiter, the Comfort Systems Heating and Cooling 68. He's got features for everyone else. Here they come into turn 4. Green is back out. Dave Wade moving into third, and he challenges now Jared Miley for second down the back straightaway. Burgoon, Gunn, and Beck have a scramble going on as well. Wade and Miley close racing there in the middle of 3 and 4. Wade able to hold on to it. 3 laps to go. Geisler's opened it up some now as we come to lap number 8. 2 to go this time around. 2 laps to go. Dave Wade off the bottom of 4 will drive by Jared Miley. Miley's got a flat tire then. Flat tire, something's broke. Doesn't look like the tire's flat after all, but something's broke. Yeah, it is. The left rear is flat. Left rear is flat. Lots of rear end problems in this heat race. So Lynn Geisler's got a new guy challenging, and that would be the plumber Dave Wade as they race off of 4 down the front straightaway. Geisler wants that outside. He's going to take it into 1, and here comes Wade to the bottom. Burgoon will end up in third. Go, Wade slipped coming off at 2. Little brake check for the guys off that second turn behind Dave Wade. It's Geisler out in front with a lap to go. He is right up there on the wall. Tommy Beck into 5th. Cochran Automotive, Belay Oil, Groff Tractor and Equipment, Tri-State Hose, 1 Lynn Geisler wins the heat race over Dave Wade. Brandon Burgoon, Scott Gunn, Tommy Beck, Jared Miley, John Maulick, Jim Lepro, and Nick Duras. Brockers Machine Shop, crate late models. Jason Ryder, who won the feature, the makeup feature, starts on the pole with Louis Bradish, Lou's son Louis, alongside of the 09. 00 Josh Holtgraver, 75 Scott Schemp, 27 Russ Colasar, 14 Daniel Angelicchio, the 1 of Kyle Lucon, the 15 of Mark Moach Jr., the 03 of Brad Westover. Bradish ahead of Ryder for a lap. Ryder goes back inside in turns 1 and 2. Two laps down. Louis Bradish, still your leader. Jason Ryder second. Russ Colasar third. Daniel Angelicchio running 5th. Kyle Lucon moves to 4th. Oh, Bradish into the wall, up on his roof, and sliding along. The red is out. The red is out. Louis Bradish in the 09 was going fast and just got a little high coming off of that 4th turn. The right side tires caught the wall. Up over he went. Safety team running to the scene. Got them all jumbled up. The green is out. It's going to be fun into turn 1. Now the caution is out. It was not a real good start that time off of 4, as the second row was pretty much alongside of the first row. And Russ Colasar had a good start to the night, but then it went south when he got that flat tire in the feature, and Ryder ended up winning it. And now they're wheel to wheel here on the restart for our first heat race. Ryder in front, Colasar second, Lucan third, Angelichio fourth. Josh Holdgraver and Mark Moach Jr. battle for fifth. Brad Westover off the pace in the 03, headed for the pits, it would appear. We're past halfway, and Jason Ryder continues to charge. Kyle Lucan trying to do the same as he ducks under Russ Colasar here in the race for second. Angelichio fourth, Moats is fifth, Holdgraver and Schemp are next. Things are tightening up in the race for second, third, and fourth. Kyle Lucan into second. White flag waving for Jason Ryder. Daniel Angelichio trying to move around Russ Colasar for third. He'll make the pass in 1 and 2. Well, he's 2 for 2 on the night out of Clinton in the 76. Jason Ryder will try for the hat trick later as he wins the heat race in the Brockers Machine Shop crate weights, and Kyle Lucan will sew up the track championship. Daniel Angelichio third, Russ Colasar fourth, Mark Moats Jr. fifth, then Josh Holdgraver and Scott Schemp. 3 shy. Here comes Jim Kudis in the 1K, your leader, as we start this second heat race. Brian Hoffman in the 15H. Driver change in the 84 car for the program here. The second half is Neil Eisminger driving the Laura Lucan number 84. Neil Eisminger. Steve Beatty in the B4 is third. Leo Stadelman moves to fourth in the 21. It's Brian Hank, Brian Hoffman, Rocky Kugel, Daryl Charlier, and the 98 car is newcomer Tom Copeland. Tom Copeland in the 98 out of Warren, Ohio. Into the pits, Brian Tank in car 28. Brian Tank in the 28 pitting. Jim Kudis in front in the Brockers Machine Shop Hosky's Performance 1K. Neil Eisminger driving the Eisminger's Pennzoil. Speed Bear Fasteners 84 is second. The Beatty Welding AEC Group. S&S Chassis B4 of Steve Beatty is third, and the Jesport Concrete Foundations 21 of Leo Stadelman is fourth. Three laps to go, 3 to go. Eisminger trying to close the gap, 2 laps to go. Stadelman has closed in on Steve Beatty for third. Rocky Kugel's got a problem in the 7 car. Something in the rear end of the car. Caution is out for Rocky Kugel, stopping atop turn number 4. And while he comes to a coasting stop. Off of 4 they go. Green is out. When they stop, nobody knows. Kudus leads. Watch Leo the Lion on the outside. Ooh, close to the wall. He'll edge ahead of Neil Eisminger for second. Steve Beatty fourth, Daryl Charlier fifth. It's a drag race for second with a lap to go. Jim Kudus in the fast lane. Brockers Machine Shop, Poske's Performance, 1K brings the field to turn 4. Checkered flag is out. Stadelman closing, but he'll run out of time. Stadelman second. Neil Eisminger third, Steve Beatty fourth, and Daryl Charlier gets fifth. Times this year in a 33 car out of Pleasant Hills. He is fourth, and Matt Sadowski out of Hill Station in the 57 fifth. Off we go. Saw Martinek finish second in the feature earlier tonight in the 65, so no idea why he's not out there for the heat race here. But anyway, Wayne Tessine is your leader. Clayton Kennedy's second, and Kevin Miller is a close third. Miller now edging ahead of Kennedy for second. That might be Stush in the 57 here. We'll check. Halfway. Up on the wall, the Sadowski 57, still trying to make a left-hand turn. Got the tires flat now. He's headed for the pits. We're down to a helmet dash. 2 laps remaining. One lap to go. The DT Dyno, Tubbs Automotive 10. Trying to win another track championship here at Pittsburgh. Wayne Tessine wins the heat race over Kevin Miller, Clayton Kennedy, and Mike McKee. Tessine has won 5 E-Mod track championships here. Drag race start here off of 4 as they heat up the tires. Not a good start, apparently. Bruce Drystad from the pole has the lead. Mike Bassich on the inside, Chuck Kennedy up high. Bassich second, Kennedy third, Kerry Gasser fourth. J.J. Bamitrider fifth. Now Chris Bassich and Jimmy Plants going at it for the sixth spot. Bruce Drystad trying to hold on here. He's got Mike Bassich nipping at his heels. Kerry Gasser off the inside of four, trying to pull alongside of Chuck Kennedy for third. Off of four, still Drystad ahead of Bassich. Kennedy, Bamitrider now fourth. Gasser drops to fifth. J.J. Bamitrider in the 74 into third. Mike Bassich to the inside of race leader Bruce Drystad. Halfway, four down, four to go. Bassich slides into one with the lead. Mike Bassich, your new leader. The Blairmont Mechanical DFG Excavating TS Electric 71M. The Indy Auto, GT Auto Service, Advanced Auto Parts. 18 of Drystad running second. Third is the Stush's 74 of J.J. Bamitrider. Kerry Gasser is fourth now. Chuck Kennedy trying to hold off Chris Bassich for fifth. Bassich will take that spot into three. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Drystad certainly not letting Mike Bassich pull away. One lap to go, 1 to go. Through 3 and 4, Adena, Ohio, the hometown of the Bassich brothers. Mike Bassich in the 71M picks up the win. Bruce Drystad second, J.J. Bamitrider third, Kerry Gasser fourth, Chris Bassich fifth. Mike Mon to 39, Robert Betts in the 8, Bob Schwartzmiller the 28, Bill Roberts in the 1B, and the 22 of Don Bowerly Jr. Joe Anthony, your points leader, running third. Stacy White, who's second in the points, is your leader. Jake Simmons second. Simmons right now is fourth in the point standing starting this race. Charlie D. Mike Mon in the 39 does a loop-de-loop, backs it off the wall, keeps going. Good job, Mike. That found a new way to exit the turn using the cushion. Suburban Dry Cleaners 125 in front. The Simmons Window Cleaning Rumors Show Bar 69X and the 68X. And third is Kachuba, Di Loretto fourth, and Bill Robertson, who started in the back. Tried to move into fifth in the 1B. Bill Robertson, Charlie Di Loretto, and Nick Kachuba having a good race there for fourth, fifth, and sixth. Look at that. Billy R will move up into the 4th spot. Bill Robertson up to 4th. Three laps to go. 3 to go. Stacy White takes the white flag, 1 lap remaining. Stacy had the points lead going into the last race night 2 weeks ago, but lost the clutch and drivetrain in the first feature. That was the night we had double features for the Pure Stocks, and was never able to start the second. Drops to second in the point standings. He'll pick up 1 point here on Joe Anthony by winning the heat. Anthony gets second, Simmons third. Bill Robertson 4th, and Charlie DiLoretto 5th in the 11th. Stacy White from Heidelberg, your winner, folks. Davey Lee trying to cap off an unbelievable season. He has won 11 features. Craig Catellus from the Racing Catellus stables in Cannonsburg is second. Darren Ferguson still third, Kurt Bish 4th, then Tony White and John Hatless. 6 laps this race, 1 more heat race for the amateurs, and then our Young Gun feature to decide their championship. Two laps to go. Coming to the checkered flag, Davey Lee. As he has done all year, dominating in the amateur stocks. Craig Catellus second. Tony White wins the race for third. Kurt Bish 4th. Darren Ferguson 5th. 8. All right, thank you. 1 for the straight up for the pure stocks, invert 8 for the amateur stocks. 44, Derek Stefanik, your leader, but maybe not for long. Bill Tennant in the 2 and Eric Goldberg in the 714 are trying to move by. Brian Hutchko in the 60, Rob Ward in the 70, and Mike Tropic driving the 39 car tonight. Wild Bill Tennant on the outside. Eric Goldberg motoring along on the low side is your new leader. Halfway, Young Gun finale coming up next. I shouldn't say that, they'll race Friday night as well, but that won't be for points. Tonight is the final points night. Good race between Bill Tennant in the 2 and the 714 of Eric Goldberg as they swap the lead here. One lap to go, Goldberg's turn. He'll dive to the inside of Tennant, move on by into turn 1, or will he? Eric trying to move up the racetrack. Tennant trying to squeeze by on the outside. Goldberg is your leader. Rob Ward in the 70 trying to move into third. Eric Goldberg wins it. In the South Hills Car Store, Cotman Transmission 714, Bill Tennant second, Rob Ward third, Derek Stefanik fourth, and looks like the 60. Brian Hutchko will be your 5th place finisher. Second place 38, third place 36. 4th place, 34, and so on. Guaranteed 20 for starting. No more than that since there's no fulfilled. Tyler Fox, a little problem in the 39 right off the bat. Tyler's been running really strong, too. There, he's got it going now. But unfortunately, most of the field has passed him by. Todd Janis is your leader in the 88. Rich Mason in the 23. Here comes Tyler Atkinson in the 44 with a bonsai move into turn 3. Dusty Curry is 4th. Sean Graham at the 77. Close side by side for that 4th spot with Michael Reff right behind them in the 9R. Michael Reff trying to get by Dusty Curry and Sean Graham. Oh, we got a spinner up into the wall. That's the 44th Tyler Atkinson. I think he got it slowed down. Green stays out. Green is out as he gets the car turned around. Keeps going. Michael Reft closing on Rich Mason for second. Todd Janis in front. Sean Graham a close 5th. Alec Broniszewski 6th. Three laps down and 5 to go. Things are tightening up. Janis still in front, then Mason, Reft, and now Curry closing in down the back chute. These youngsters are doing a fine job. Sean Graham trying to make it a 5-car draft for the lead. Alec Broniszewski not far behind the lead pack either. Halfway. Mason trying to take a look to the inside of race leader Todd Janis. Reft right behind him, and Curry with a little higher line in the 8. These are tightening up as we get closer and closer to the finish. It's Janis, Mason, Reft, Curry, and Graham all together for the best race of the year here on the final points night. 3 laps to go. Oh, Sean Graham and Dusty Curry exchanging paint in turn 1. Still Janis by half a car length over Mason. Reft another car length back in 3rd, then Curry trying to slingshot under Reft. 2 laps to go. 3 wide for the lead in turns 1 and 2. Your young guns putting a show on here on the final points night of the season. Still 3 wide down the back straightaway. Things are crowded. Whoa, baby. They're still going straight, but not by much. Whoa. Michael Reft has got the lead. Janice is third. Mason fourth. Dusty Curry's got a problem. This could cost him the championship on the final lap. Michael Reft 7 points behind Curry coming into this race. Curry now back in the 5th spot. Michael Reft into 3. Janice trying to get back around Mason. Graham is 4th. Curry is 5th. Broniszewski is 6th. Reft wins the race. Mason 2nd. Janice 3rd. Graham and Curry. Wow, rookie year, congratulations. Not only did you win the race, but I think you won the championship by 1 point.
1?
1 point. You won the championship, I think. You don't believe me, do you?
Not really.
Well, you won, and Dusty finished 5th. Double points tonight, so you get 40 points, and he gets 32, and you were 7 behind, and I think you won by 1 point.
I'm speechless.
Wild, huh?
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say. Well, I'll tell you what, congratulations. That's a heck of a way to finish the season. This last month, you've been really strong.
Yeah. Starting to get the hang of it.
That was the best race you guys put on all year. Did it feel like it when you were out there all running together like that, 3 wide for the lead?
Yeah.
You're confident, though, right?
Yeah.
People you want to thank?
John Vaughn, the Auto Service, Bobby's Lounge, Slight Force Chiropractic, Silverado Service, Scott Hair, and Ref Leasing.
13, right? What's it feel like to be 13 and have a track championship at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway?
Feels great.
Feels great. All right. Congratulations, Mike. We'll have to double-check everything, but unofficially, he's your track champion. And, boy, heartbreak city for young Dusty Curry for 2 years in a row, losing it on the final night. Who's your time Mid-Atlantic late models? Who's going to win our final point feature of the season? Off of 4, they accelerate, and the green is out. Beck with a good start. Beck into the lead. Gunn second. Miller. Dave Wade trying to thread the needle on the 76. He's up to 5th. Geisler to the outside of Satterley. Moving to 6th. Beck leads. Gunn 2nd. Burgoon 3rd. Oh, I tell you, they can run it from guardrail to guardrail tonight. They're 4 wide back there for about 6. Geisler to the outside. Gunn with a problem. He gathers it up. Big lead for Tommy Beck. Brandon Burgoon trying to knife under Gunn for 2nd and does. Geisler is 4th. Miller 5th, and Wade, Baker, Miley, and Miley. Geisler to the outside of Gunn. He's riding the rim to 3rd. Tommy Beck leads. Brandon Burgoon 2nd. Lynn Geisler 3rd. Scott Gunn is 4th. DJ Miller, Dave Wade, Jared Miley, Steve Baker, Ben Miley, Alan Sala, and Jim Lepro into turn 1. Dave Wade around Scott Gunn in the 14G. Jared Miley's come a long way in the H1. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Gunn's got problems in the back of that car. Something breaks in the rear end of the 14G. Caution is out before that lap is completed. Scott Gunn apparently bounced off the wall. Looked like the panhard bar or something. He got a flat tire, but it looked like the rear end shifting back and forth as well on the West Mifflin Collision 14G. Jim Lepro and Greg Satterley, racing John Mason and Keith Rodriguez. Beck brings the field to life. On the outside, Geisler's been so darn fast off that 2nd turn down the back straightaway. He and Burgoon going at it wheel to wheel for 2nd behind the leader into 3 and 4. It's Beck in the middle. Geisler right behind him. Now Geisler to the outside, Burgoon to the inside. This is what you pay to see. Off of turn 2, Geisler has to burp the throttle. He's ahead of Burgoon for second now into 3 and 4. Back in front, Geisler, Burgoon coming at you off of turn 4. Miller is 4th. Miley moves to 5th. Wade is 6th. Atala, Miley, and Baker. Geisler spins the car. Geisler running 2nd or 3rd on the outside in turn 2. A fine line up there on the outside, got away from him just a bit. Fortunately, everyone gets by for the Concord Automotive 1C, and he'll have to go to the back of the field. Beck goes, stops, goes, and now he goes. Green is out for Tommy Beck. They're going to be 2 wide for second into turn 1. Jared Miley, caution is out. Caution is out. Here they come off of turn number 4, and this time the green is out. Spinning around the 6 of Jim Lepro, and he collects the 68 of Dennis Niederreiter and the 9 of Pete Reck. 6 Lepro, 68 Niederreiter, 9 Reck. Off of 4, the green is out. Back in front, Brandon Burgoon off the 2nd turn, challenging for the lead now into turn number 3. The Three Rivers Scrap Iron, Napa Bridgeville 17, trying to get by Beck, and he's got Jared Miley on his inside as they head down the front chute. Burgoon leads lap 6. Miley, who started 12th, is now 2nd. Beck is 3rd. We got a caution. We got a car into the wall. It's Lynn Geisler. The Concord Automotive 1C against the wall there in turn 1. Right rear is flat on Lynn's car. I don't know if it went flat before that happened or not. 4th, DJ Miller 5th. Burgoon dives down off the 4th turn, and the green is out. Miley to the outside of Beck. It's a drag race for second down the back chute into turn number 3. Reverse lanes a little bit. Into 4. Beck still 2nd, Miley 3rd, Wade is 4th, Miller is 5th. Jared's car works much better on the inside of the racetrack. Tries to pass Tommy Beck for 2nd and does so down the backstretch. Brandon Burgoon setting a pretty quick pace out in front. He does not want to see a caution. He is checked out here in just over a lap, 2 laps. Jared Miley now takes up the chase. Beck 3rd, Wade 4th. Mike Johnson, who started way in the back, is up to 5th. He's wrestled his way into the top 5 as Wade tries to move to 3rd and does. Mike Johnson now to the inside of Tommy Beck, trying to move into 4th. .15 laps to go. Johnson moves to 4th. Beck is 5th, side by side for 6th. Awatala around the 81 of DJ Miller. The 2 California University of Pennsylvania seniors, Brandon Burgoon and Jared Miley, running 1 and 2. Miley's got 4 wins this year. Burgoon trying to get his 2nd as we close in on the halfway mark. And Burgoon starts to close on the back of the field. Lou Bradish is pitted in the 09. Bradish pitting in the 09. Awatala on the outside around Tommy Beck for 5th. Jared Miley has closed a little bit on Brandon Burgoon. He's closed the gap a few car lengths. Ben Miley to the inside of DJ Miller for 7th. Nick Durantz is pitted in car 11. Durantz is pitted in car 11. Burgoon's lead a half a straightaway. Ten laps to go, 10 to go. Boy, good racing in the middle of the pack. Miller, Miley, Mason, Malik. Beck trying to recapture 5th from Atala. Miley continues to close on Burgoon. And Brandon has got some lap traffic ahead as he closes on the back of the field. Miley definitely closing in. Really has narrowed the gap the last lap and a half. He's now within striking distance. Charging hard into 3, down on the bottom of the racetrack. He may have the lead coming off of 4. And he does. 8 laps to go. Jared Miley goes by Brandon Burgoon. He made up a half a straightaway in just 2 laps. And now he's pulling away around the 6 of Jim Lepro. Burgoon also able to clear Lepro. 7 laps to go. Miley around the 29 of Rodriguez. Jared trying to lap the 9 of Pete Reck coming off of 4. Not much room down there. Six laps to go as he heads down the back straightaway. 1 lap car between 1st and 2nd. Dave Wade 3rd, Mike Johnson 4th. Now it's Alice still 5th. 2 lap cars now between 1st and 2nd. 5 laps to go. Brandon Burgoon squeezed to the inside in 3 and 4, trying to lap 2 cars who are racing one another. He'll lose more ground. He's comfortably in 2nd. Wade 3rd, Johnson 4th. Atala still up top running 5th. Beck is just though a half a car length behind now off of 4. Then it's Miller and Miley, Malik and Mason, Satterley, and your leader Jared Miley. The race has gone on. His pace has picked up. Squeezes around the 22 of Greg Satterley. Two laps to go. Trying to win his 5th feature of the season. And 2nd in a row and cap off a championship all the same night. Takes the white flag, trying to lap the 72 of John Mason. Burgoon 2nd. Wade still 3rd. Mike Johnson 4th. And now it's Al and Tommy Beck continue their battle for 5th. Calusi Chevrolet, Brockers Machine Shop H1. It's his 5th win of 2007 for Jared Miley, your track champion. Brandon Burgoon will settle for 2nd. 3rd to Dave Wade. 4th to Mike Johnson. And Awatala will bring the 0-2 home 5th. Beck is 6th. DJ Miller 7th. Ben Miley 8th. John Malik 9th. And John Mason 10th. How about a nice hand, folks, for Jared Miley, your winner in the Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic Late Models. Come on over here. Congratulations. A nice way to cap off a championship season.
Yeah, that was my plan. I really wanted to win the last race just to try to go out in style.
Well,
Really, I'm tired out after this one. This big motor car, it's a lot more to handle when the tracks. They got pretty fast for the feature.
I understand this is the first one you've had in this car.
Yeah, it's an 05. We got it. We ran it to Pittsburgh that year, and we've been running at Lernerville. This is actually the car we run there and everywhere else, so it's finally getting broke in, I guess.
Now, when you start 12th like that, obviously you know you've got your work cut out. And as the race wore on there, Brandon took off after that restart and had you by a straightaway. Were you concerned?
A little bit. I was trying to move around a little bit and see if I could gain on him a little bit. I was really gaining him on in 3 and 4. I moved up over there a little bit, and just my car really, it seemed to get way better at the end.
What about next weekend?
Next weekend, it'd be nice to do the same thing, or at least get a nice, solid top 10, top 5 finish in the big race.
People you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Calusi Chevrolet, Rocket Chassis, Sunoco Race Fuels, Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic, Brockers Machine Shop, my family, my crew. This is also my Uncle Red's birthday, so it's nice to get one for him.
All right, your winner, Jared Miley, in the Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic Late Models, your 07 champion. Brian Hoffman, Josh Holtgraver bring the field off the 4th turn to the green flag, and your Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Model feature is underway. Ooh, Josh Holtgraver not wasting any time. The D&T Auto Body 00 going for it. Meantime, Jason Ryder's strong night comes to a incident off the 2nd turn. Neil Eisminger in the 84 and the 98 of Tom Copeland are also part of the mess. Part of the program Friday and Saturday next week. Hoffman gets a little bit of an early start. And we won't see the green. Or will we? Yeah, what the heck. Let's go race. Josh Holtgraver has taken off. The rookie, the D&T Auto Body. Westview Motors 00. Got a half a straightaway lead in a lap. Russ Colasar moves to 2nd. Hoffman is 3rd. Then Moats, Beatty, and Angelicchio scrambling into that 1st turn. Down the back straightaway, man, and they are crowded for about 3rd through 10th. Daryl Charlier pitting in the 12. Brian Hoffman trying to hold on to 3rd, but Mark Moats Jr. will go by. Josh Holtgraver leads. Russ Colasar 2nd. Moats 3rd. Beatty 4th. Then it's Hoffman. Angelicchio. Look at Jason Ryder already back up into contention in the 76. He slips a little bit though in turn 4 and he'll lose 2 spots. Kyle Lucon around Brian Hoffman. Josh Holtgraver. Big lead. D&C Auto Body Westview Motors, Widener Heating. Great motor to Rocket. Almost a full straightaway. Mark Moats 3rd. Daniel Angelicchio trying to take 4th from Steve Beatty. Kyle Lucon, your champion, is closing in on them along with the 76 of Jason Ryder. Angelicchio into 4th. The Brooks Automotive Group, New Stanton Auto Body, 14. Jason Ryder follows Angelicchio into 5th. In the back of the pack, contact into 1. Scott Shemp's got a flat tire. He goes up close to the wall. Caution out for the 75. The Fuddruckers Miley BP Car Wash 75 of Scott Shemp. Kramer had a big lead. The rookie out of the North Hills of Pittsburgh. Cracks the whip another time. Russ Colasar tried to duck underneath him in that second turn. Holkraver wins the battle off. Angelico moving to third. Ryder up to fourth. And Ryder to the inside of Angelico can't make it stick. Holkraver in front. Colasar right there, and so is Angelico. Into 1 and 2. 3 wide for the lead in turn 2, and Holkraver gets past inside and outside. Down the back chute, it's Colasar in front now. Angelico to second. Holkraver drops to third or fourth as Riders do his inside. Coming off, it's Colasar and Angelico. 1 and 2. Charlier is back in the pits. Off the inside of that second turn, Daniel Angelico trying to put the pressure on Russ Colasar, but Colasar up top has got the momentum. And he stretches the advantage a couple of car lengths. Ryder now a close third. Holkraver fourth. Mark Moats Jr. fifth. Kyle Lucan is sixth. Steve Beatty seventh. Remember, Jason Ryder was at the back just a few laps ago. We're past the halfway mark. Colasar still in front. Angelico a little sideways coming off of 4, and here comes Ryder to the inside. Jason Ryder trying to sweep the Knights. He moves into second. Moats still fourth. Steve Beatty now into fifth as Josh Holkraver drops to sixth. Russ Colasar trying to win his second of the season. The ARL Trucking Frontier Steel Froggy FM 27C, but Jason Ryder may have other plans. The Specialty Turbine, Kopko's Auto Service, Dave Wade Auto Service 76 is pulled even. 7 laps to go. 2 rocket-powered crate late models, or crate-powered rocket late models. Ryder going for the hat trick has got the lead. 6 laps to go. Caution, we got a drive shaft laying right there in turns 1 and 2. Angelico just missed it. Drive shaft came out of the 12 of Daryl Charlier, and we got a wrecker up in turn 4 as well, the 03 of Brad Westover. So don't go away yet. It's not over yet. 13 laps down, 7 to go. Off of turn 4. Green is out. Here we go. The scramble is on. Jason Ryder trying to take the lead back from Russ Colasar. Off of 2. We got a drag race on the back straight. Leo Stadelman's got it. Whoa! Into the wall goes Ryder. Caution is out. Wow, talk about going from the penthouse to the outhouse. Jason Ryder's night sort of changed in a hurry. 7 laps to go. Off of turn 4, green is out. Colasar and Angelico lead the field into 1. Into turn 2, Angelico's got the lead by half a car length, but here comes Colasar on the outside. He's got it back. Moats third. Lucan fourth. Beatty fifth. Kyle Lucan now trying to move to third around the 15 of Mark Moats Jr. Less than 5 laps to go. Angeliquio closing in turn 4. Alongside in 1 and 2. Coming off, it's still Colasar by a car length into 3. And now Angeliquio goes for the lead in the middle of 3 and 4, and he'll move up into the fast lane. He's got it. Colasar trying to get back on the outside. The Brooks Automotive Group, New Stanton Auto Body 14, trying to win his first feature. Russ Colasar second, Kyle Luke on third. Mark Moach Jr. fourth, Rocky Kugel is fifth. Leo Stadelman trying to move to sixth and does down the back chute. Look at Angeliquio go. 2 laps to go. His brother Chris has a win here several years back in the limited lates. And of course, his dad Denny has won here in the semi-lates, and his dad owned several cars that won many features here with Bob Waring Jr. and Davey Johnson. Final lap. Daniel Angeliquio, the asphalt convert. First year on the dirt, trying to win one here to wrap up the season and head into next week's Pittsburgh weekend. The Brooks Automotive Group, New Stanton Auto Body 14, leads them off of 4, and he will take the checkered flag. Russ Colasar second, Kyle Luke on third, Mark Moach Jr. fourth, and Rocky Kugel fifth. All right, his dad Denny there to give him a big hug. Daniel Angeliquio gets the win in the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models. Getting closer and closer here the past month of the season. Finally gets it done. Well, what's it feel like to get a feature win?
Finally, it feels amazing. I've been working at it all year, and slowly it's been coming around, and finally got it.
When you were here on practice day and the first time you'd ever been on the dirt and you were just crawling around there, can you imagine you'd make it to victory lane?
I never thought I'd make it this fast. I thought it'd take a little longer than this, but this is awesome.
You kept working that inside, and it seemed like when you finally got up just a little bit on the racetrack, this thing took off.
Yeah, I had to find where it wanted to be. I wanted to be in a different place all night, and finally I found it where it wanted to be, and it paid off.
Well, your dad's won here, your brother's won here, and now you've won here.
We got all 3 of us now.
Congratulations. Some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Ace, Kevin, Chris, Brooks' Automotive, New Stanton Auto Body, DNA Auto Auction. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but thanks everyone.
Can you do it again for the big one next week?
That's my goal.
All right, Daniel Angeliquio, folks, your winner in the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models. Championship is on the line. Kyle Lucan, of course, your Crate Late champion. Championship on the line between Wayne Tassine and Kevin Miller. Bruce Drystan opens up the lead here from the start. 3 wide for second going into turn 3. Mike Bassett will have the second spot coming off of 4. Wayne Tassine to third, Clayton Kennedy fourth. Chris Bassett now passing Kennedy for fourth in the turn 1. Kevin Miller alongside of Clayton Kennedy moving up into 5th. Chris Bassett to the inside of Wayne Tassine trying to take over 3rd. Drystad out in front, driving the wheels off the 18 car 3 laps into this 15-lap feature event. You might as well join the growing list of new winners here tonight. He's got a half a straightaway lead on Mike Bassett. Chris Bassett's 3rd, Wayne Tassine 4th, Kevin Miller 5th, Kerry Gasser is 6th. Kevin Miller trying to get around Wayne Tessine for fourth. Those two running for the championship here. Drystad still your leader. Kerry Gasser right behind both Wayne Tessine and Kevin Miller. Would like to be a part of that all before it's said and done. And Miller off the bottom of 4 will make the pass for fourth. And he's pulled away from Wayne Tessine in a hurry. Now Kerry Gasser trying to get under Tessine for 5th off the 4th turn. Halfway, 7 to go. Six laps remaining, 6 to go. Into 1, Kevin Miller trying to get by Chris Bassett for 3rd. Kevin Miller trying to get 3rd away from Chris Bassett. Kerry Gasser trying to get around Wayne Tessine for 5th. Out in front, Bruce Drystad trying to win his 1st here at Pittsburgh. Four laps to go. Kevin Miller clearing Chris Bassett for 3rd. Bassett, though, has a run back on the backstretch into 3. The Bassett brothers side by side, and Miller trying to get by both to win a championship, or have a shot at winning a championship. Kerry Gasser continues to nip at the heels of Wayne Tessine. Just 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Bruce Drystad driving the race of his life here at Pittsburgh in the D&D Auto GT Auto Service, Advanced Auto Parts 18. Kerry Gasser alongside of Wayne Tessine for 5th. Down the back straightaway. Miller to the inside of Chris Bassett trying to take 3rd. The white flag. This is it, the final lap. Gasser edging ahead of Tessine. Bruce Drystad out of West Mifflin wins his 1st Miley Truck Rental E-Mod feature at Pittsburgh. Joining a growing list here tonight, Mike Bassett 2nd, Chris Bassett 3rd, Kevin Miller 4th, and Wayne Tessine 5th. So Tessine will win the championship. Kerry Gasser spins on the final turn of the final lap in her bid to try to take 5th away from Tessine. Let's get up here, get up here. Congratulations. How many years have you been running here now?
Oh, geez, we started back in '95, I think. I think I ran like a month. I cut my knee open, and I think we ran 1 month. I think we came close to winning about 3 or 4 times, but got taken away somehow. But not tonight, though.
No, you were gone. You didn't give anybody a chance to catch you tonight.
I kept hearing footsteps, but you know, it's like.
I think you were just hearing things because this car was flying.
Yeah, this throwing dirt car is all new, and we got it reclipped after that crash a couple weeks ago, and struggled with it and turned around and caused a mess here. I really feel bad for anybody getting wrecked because we caused it. We kind of got it straightened out this week and it was really fast.
Now you won at Latrobe. Did you win anywhere else?
No, I run one at Latrobe about 2 years ago.
So This is their first here, but not your first ever.
Right, that's correct.
It still feels good to accomplish one here.
Oh, yeah, this place has eluded me for 15 years.
Now, when did you road race?
I ran road race cars from 1990 to about 95. We got one win, an enduro win one time.
Well, congratulations. Some people you want to thank.
Yeah, let's see. George Thomas is not here at Bill's My Motors, GT Auto Service. Jimmy and Johnny Pepe, he's with me tonight. Jimmy's been with me for 7 years. Has been the best. He's the best. D&D Auto Wreckers, Dave Norris and Mike Norris, Millerstown Pick Apart, Advanced Auto Service, or Advanced Auto Parts in Harmer, GT Auto Service, George Thomas, Missionary Auto Service. Like to really dedicate this to my mom and dad. My dad went through some big surgery, and he's doing great, but I wish he could be here to see this because he's gone just about every night. But he was in the hospital for about a month, but he's doing pretty good.
When he gets this word, he'll really perk up.
Yeah, I think my mom will be too. Yeah. Yeah, because they sponsor the car too. They buy parts.
Congratulations.
Oh, Dow, thanks. It's a pleasure. I like all the fans and Miley's and everybody. It's just a fun thing to do, and to get a win is just even special.
Go for the big one next week.
I think we're going to try.
All right, Bruce Drystat, your winner in the Miley Truck Rental E-Mods. Race Fuels Pure Stocks. Final points race of the season. And they're off. Stacy White just ahead of Jake Simmons down the back chute. Jake the Snake nosing ahead of Stacy off at turn 2, and he'll take the lead away down the back chute. Bill Robertson third, Charlie DiLoretto, Nick Kachuba. Bob Schwartzmiller is next. Single file formation down the back chute into turn 3. Bill Robertson, a little pressure on Stacy White now for the second spot. Charlie DiLoretto, taking him long to shake the rust off. His first race of the season, the 11, running in the 4th position. Meantime, Mr. Simmons is way out in front, looking for win number 7. Straightaway lead. Bill Robertson into second. Simmons window cleaning. More concrete, Rumor Shilbar 68X. Giving no one a chance here with 6 laps to go. Bill Robertson by himself in second. Stacy White third with Charlie DiLoretto fourth. Nick Kachuba and Bob Schwartzmiller battle for fifth and sixth. Joe Anthony runs seventh. Joe trying to sew up his first track championship in the 69X. Stays where he's at. He will do that. What 17-point lead to start this feature. Bill Robertson, third in the point standings to begin this race. Running second. Then White will lose third. Stacy White drops back to fourth. Joe Anthony has moved up a spot since we last gave you a recap. He's now running sixth. White flag, the final lap. Jake the Snake won 5 features a year ago. This would be his 7th. He brings the 68X through 3 and 4 one more time. Win number 7 for Jake the Snake Simmons in the Sunoco Race Fuels Pure Stocks. Bill Robertson second. Charlie DiLoretto third. Stacy White fourth. And close between Bob Schwartzmiller and Joe Anthony for fifth and sixth. But unofficially, Anthony will sew up the championship, and Simmons gets his 7th win. If I'd asked you at the beginning of the year, told you were going to win 7 of these, what would you believe?
I would have called you a liar.
Once again, hooked up tonight.
I didn't feel all that good. I was waiting for like Stacy or whoever's behind me to get me. It was like doing weird stuff all night.
Well, it ought to be weird like that all the time because you were gone.
Yeah, well, it's pretty nice. Guess going up to Roaring Lawberry last Saturday kind of helped out. I don't know.
Different surfaces can't help when you get back, but the track a little different tonight. Does that suit your style, the slickness?
Oh, I love the slick nights. The wet nights, I go straight to the back, so I really like these slick nights. That's about it.
People you want to thank?
Rumor Show Bar, Simmons Window Cleaning, More Concrete, Feisty, and I don't know, that's about it.
Well, congratulations on a great year.
Thanks, Dal.
Your winner, Jake the Snake Simmons. Congratulations to his teammate, Joe Anthony, on winning the championship. Another new winner, another new champion. Contact between the 2 and the 714. They continue on. Bill Tennant's too looks like he's got a bumper hanging loose after that contact with the 714. Kurt Bish in the 00 trying to take the lead. And he's got it. Bill Tennant in the too, maybe getting black flag for that bumper hanging, because if that comes off, that could be, there it comes, it came off, and boom, Rob Ward hit it, yeah. Never got a chance to get the black flag out. Came off the 2 car, and Rob Ward ran right smack over it. Tropic in the 39 got caught up in it all as well. Got a lap down. 11 laps to go. Kurt Bish takes the green flag as we get back underway with the Old Allegheny Shop amateur stops. Now right on Bish's back bumper. Tony White, a few puffs of smoke. He runs third in the 76. Derek Stefanik in the 44 is fourth, and Greg Gonzalez in the 58 trying to take that fourth spot as Eric Goldberg goes for the lead. He slides up into the front spot. Davey Lee's on the move as well. He started at the back. Trying to take fourth away from Gonzalez and Stefanik. And the singing sensation maybe scored in fourth that lap. Goldberg still in front, Bish right behind him. Tony White third. Gonzalez fourth and Davey Lee fifth. Goldberg pushing higher and higher coming off the turn, but still leads as we close in on the halfway mark. Davey Lee now to fourth. Kurt Bish stays right on the heels of race leader Eric Goldberg. Now dives to the inside of Goldberg in turn 2. And there they go down the back shoot neck and neck. Four laps remaining. Call tonight. Goldberg higher than he's been. Kurt Bish now just a car length behind. 3 laps to go. Tony White trying to hold off Davey Lee for third. Two more laps. Kurt Bish persistent, challenging Eric Goldberg on the inside, but Goldberg's had enough horses under the hood to keep him off, keep him out of the lead. Retaking the lead. Herring's a little higher. Again, he seems like each lap he's higher and higher this time. Ooh, Bish may have had the lead as the white flag waved. Down the back chutes, coming to the checkered flag. Eric Goldberg trying to hold off Kurt Bish. Bish would have led lap 11. Who's going to lead lap 12? Goldberg is up in the loose stuff, and Kurt Bish is going to win it. A thriller to wrap up the night. Lee will get third. White fourth, Gonzalez fifth, second to Goldberg, and Kurt Bish wins his third. All right, Kurt. It's always fun to win, but it's got to be fun to win them like that.
Yeah, that was nice. I just was patient and waited for him to make a mistake, and that's what he did. He went high up here in turn 3 and 4, and I got underneath him. So
I think you led the 14th lap by 6 inches, but the 15 laps what counted, and you had a little more breathing room.
yeah, that's what counts.
People you want to thank?
Bob Schwartzmiller, I really want to thank him. He's helped me all season long. He's housed my car for me, and Phil, he's helped on the car all year. My wife, all my sponsors, Belmonte's Pizza, Tomatoes Towing, just everybody else, too.
It's nice to win the Amateur Stock Special. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, folks, Kurt Bish, your winner. Hey, thanks for coming out. Let's hope it's a little warmer next weekend. Don't forget, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Practice on Thursday, regular show on Friday, and then the big grand finale on Saturday. Take your time going home. Have a safe week, and we'll see you next weekend.